Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is KKN Comics back with another comic book haul. I say it's been about maybe 2 weeks since my last haul, and got some cool stuff for you. Random act of kindness from my buddy. If you haven't seen the video from my buddy too, I'll show it in this one as well. Please also check out that video. Check out his channel. I'll put it in the description here. Want to give an update on my contest. I'll leave a link to that contest video in the description as well. Please, if you get a chance, do a quick little video on it. It's not too hard, not too challenging. Got some cool stuff as giveaways, and it would be fun. So, don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. Hope everyone had a very Merry Christmas and a good New Year. So let's get into it right here. This is Street Fighter Hyper Looting, #1 from Udon and Capcom. It's a Loot Crate exclusive. I do subscribe to Loot Crate. I enjoy it. I think it's fun. It's the only one of the subscription boxes that I subscribe to. I don't subscribe to Collector Core or the Star Wars one as well, but it's a cool book. I actually did enjoy it. It wasn't that bad. The next book is Star Wars Annual #1. It's a cool, not much to say. I've enjoyed the Gillen Star Wars run. It's been fun. It's been pretty neat. There's a first appearance in here. I just don't know the person. Sorry for that lack of info. If someone knows, leave it in the comment section. But there's a cool cover of the Emperor Palpatine. These books right now are my new stuff, new books. Scotty Young, Bleep, Fairyland. I have enjoyed this run. It's one of the few books that I'm picking up new currently with a couple others, but it seems to be like Scotty Young has gotten an opportunity to do what he wants with this title, so that's nice. Scotty Young is very, very creative when given the opportunity to be. This, of course, is Batman #47. I got the Alex Ross inks, pencils, I guess you can say, but it's in the inked variant. I didn't get the color or the sketch variant. Personally, I'm not really big into these. I picked it up more because it was a Batman 47 than because it was a blind polybag. I'm not particularly into them for the reason being is that they're not very exclusive, quite frankly, and they're mass-produced titles. It seems to be a grab, maybe a money grab from DC a little bit, but it's still a beautiful cover. Continuing my run of Trees #13, probably the longest running series that I'm currently, with the exception of Batman, I guess, picking up has been Trees. Still enjoy it. Warren Ellis and Jason Howard. Cool concept, great art. I really recommend this series to anyone who enjoys those two, because it doesn't disappoint. Would like to see it. Would be nice to see it adapted into screen. X'd #1 from Black Mask. Listen, I'll be honest, I picked it up solely because it's a Black Mask #1. They seem to be doing no wrong right now. Black Mask. Space Riders and We Can Never Go Home. Just that you can't find them. They're crazy. Standard cover, regular cover for Batman 47. Nothing crazy there. This book I have mentioned a few times. This is issue 2 of Huck, Mark Miller, and the great, I forget his first name. God, why did I forget? Albuquerque artwork. It's cool, It's certainly Mark Miller does it again, I guess. This is a movie and a book in a comic format already. It's already been optioned. I liken this Huck character to the character that John Malkovich played in Of Mice and Men. Quite similar. Contest of Champions number 3. Nothing crazy. Fun concept. I like what Marvel's doing. This has been a fun read. This has been on my pull and will continue to be until it disappoints. Of all the publishing companies right now, Vertigo to me is rivaling no other. Vertigo and Image are neck and neck with me in terms of original stuff, and this doesn't disappoint either. Vertigo number 1, Last Gang in Town, great read, fun read, and I highly recommend it. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but Last Gang in Town, read into that what you will. I'm thinking most of you can get there. Art Ops number 3. If you guys have been watching my videos, I have been harping on this book for the past 3 issues. It's fantastic. Michael Allred's artwork is so awesome. I love it. This is a Michael Allred cover as well. It's really, really fun read. It's really innovative. Highly recommend it. Very few books, very few series I pick up in trade as well as the single issues. This is going to be one of them because I enjoy it that much. Fun read, interesting, and if you're a history buff too, they do try to tie in historical events into into the present, which is fun. So I highly recommend this book. Really, really, really fun read. Okay, these next books are in no particular order. Like I said, I'm just going to go through them very quickly. Alias number 1, first appearance of Jessica Jones. This is a gift from my good friend Tumua. Again, thank you so much, buddy. Absolutely wonderful. In my Random Act of Kindness video, I got a little bit ahead of myself. I said this is Thundercats number 1, J. Scott Campbell cover. This is, in fact, Thundercats number 0, J. Scott Campbell cover. And this book right now, on a good day, is like a $25 book. Love it. Beautiful, beautiful work. And again, thanks too. The last book he sent me was J. Scott Campbell cover, Marvel Divas number 1. I don't know really what else to say except thank you. Really fun. You don't really see number 1 in the wild often. It's hard to find. Okay, getting into some more books here. Uncanny X-Men number 221, the first appearance of Mr. Sinister. This book I found at my friend's shop, a little honey hole that I'm kind of keeping close to the vest, but I got this for $6, and I have a hunch Sinister is going to be really prominent in the near future, so I'll pick that up for $6. Continuing my G.I. Joe run, this is G.I. Joe number 6. My buddy gave this to me for free. It is not in the best condition, but it's a free G.I. Joe, and I'm never going to turn that down. Guardians of the Galaxy number 1. Found this one for $5. I'm going to pick that up every time for $5. I'm not going to harp on it like I always do, but Guardians of the Galaxy, this series, early 90s, it's picking up some steam. It's picking up some steam. So if you find it, you can still find these in dollar bins. And remember what I said, any issue between 50 and 62 for less than $2, pick it up. And of course, issue 1. This book right here, if you looked at my Instagram, this is one of the first ones I put up. This is Wolverine number 8, the classic, iconic Joe Fixit cover. Very seldomly do I am like in awe over a cover. This cover is so, I don't know, it's like so perfect. I mean, the yellow against the almost dark Chapel Hill, North Carolina blue, everything about it is just really, really nice. And for early 90s book, I think it's early 90s, it might be late 80s, but I think early 90s, don't quote me. Very seldomly do I say, yeah, this book is a 9.6, like a couple people on this community always seem to say. Not getting any into names, but you guys probably know who I'm talking about. This book is a 9.8 candidate, and if I do ever decide to get any of my books slabbed, I would do that because I do think this one would qualify. Alias number 24, the part 1 of the Purple Man saga, the first modern appearance of the Purple Man. Besides Alias number 1 and the final issue, this is the book to get. It is steadily on the rise. It has gone up and up and up, and I continue to do so. I found this one for $15, but actually included in that $15 was this one too. So I don't normally like to pick up doubles, but when you're offered, I guess I've been picking up more. Shout out to my buddy Y85, the comic book guy. Have never really seen this book until his video, The Punisher Warzone number 13. Of all the Punisher covers you see, with him just annihilating people and doing missions and doing his vigilante work, this is the Punisher that I'd like to think of. Just chilling, grilling, and mowing his lawn. Frank Castle is a guy. And I love this cover, and I found this one for $2, and found this one as well. So those, no more doubles, but I loved it. Maybe throw that double into a giveaway or something. Oh, this next book. So happy to have this next book. Booyah. Scalped number 1. Got that book for cheap. Got that book for $15. Well worth it. I will pay that any day. Jason Aaron, R.M. Guerra, jock cover. Wonderful title. Only have it in trade. You can't find number 1. You can't find 2, 3, 4, or 5 really in the wild ever. I happened to come across this at my friend's shop, my little honey hole, and got a great price on it. Really, really great price. In the Spirit of Christmas, Lobo Paramilitary Christmas Special number 1. Okay, nothing crazy there. Continuing my Special Missions run of G.I. Joe. This is Special Missions number 7. Number 3. Cool book. G.I. Joe. Anyone has stuff, we'll trade it. This is a fun book to find. Found this one for $4. Rat Queens number 1. Happy to have it. Why not? This next book is an odd book. This is Trouble, part 1 of 5, from Mark Miller, Terry, and Rachel Dodson. It's a Marvel Epic crossover type issue. Photo cover, limited to 999. This is number 262. Signed by Mark Miller. Certificate of authenticity is right there. It's not per se a rare book. There are issues that I found on eBay. However, I found this in the wild. The cover struck me. I had heard about this book. It's actually Aunt May. It's the story of Peter Parker's Aunt May in her formidable teen years. And judging by the cover, I was intrigued. And it's a fun read. It's nothing. It's not explicit by any means. It's not over the top graphic in any way. But it was interesting. I saw it. I had never seen it before, and that usually lends itself to me wanting to pick it up. So, if anybody is interested in this book or has any more info on it, shoot me a line. have a little bit of a... It's morning out here, and the pollen always kind of gets to me. Snake Eyes number 145, G.I. Joe. Late edition, I didn't have it. It's not in the best of condition. There's a spine roll for sure. There's some tanning on the UPC and on the call mark there too. So, but I don't have it, so I need it. Found this book for $1. Uncanny X-Men number 245. Interesting thing about this book, one, it's a Rob Liefeld cover. It's a Rob Liefeld inks in this issue. And third, there's on the splash page, or maybe not the splash page, this page after, there is a early appearance of Jabba the Hutt and Boba Fett in comics. So there you go. They're on the left side of they're on the far right side of the right page. Last but not least, my fourth copy found in the wild. G.I. Joe, number 21. First appearance of Storm Shadow, the silent issue. How do we know it's a first print? 02064. And the cool thing about this one, though, this is a newsstand copy. It's hard to find. That's hard to find. But that's it, guys. Thank you, as always, for watching my stuff and my videos. And I hope everyone has a wonderful New Year. Please like, share. Don't forget about my contest. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you for everybody who has been subscribed to my channel. My new subscribers as well. I hope I'm putting out some stuff that you guys like. If there's anything that you'd like to see that I can maybe do, shoot me a line. And thanks, guys, so much. Shout out to everybody. Rich, Omega Shinryu-Ken, of course, Tumua, Clint, Mercenaut, the Comic Book Estate, whoever I've forgotten. Jared Osborne's a great YouTuber. Amazing Murphinator, Don the Comic Book Junkie, all you guys, have a great New Year, and hope to talk to you all very, very soon. So, deuces. Deuces.